She said it so casually, like she was brushing lint off her sleeve. Stop acting like we're married, we're just dating. The words slipped out between bites of salad, somewhere between laughter and boredom. But they hit me like a gunshot muffled under soft music. I remember setting my fork down, not slamming it, just stopping. That's how real things break, quietly, without warning. Her tone wasn't angry, it was dismissive, detached, like I was the one who'd crossed some invisible line of devotion. Like loving her had become a burden she didn't want to carry anymore. "Just dating?" I asked. She smiled. "Yeah, you're taking things too seriously. Relax a little." I didn't reply, didn't argue, didn't show the shift that happened behind my eyes. But in that moment, something in me hardened. A door closed, and behind it, the man she knew began to die quietly. It started as an experiment. No more spontaneous dinners. No more, "I'll cover it" when the bill came. No more early morning coffee runs to her favorite cafe before work. 50-50. Text replies delayed. Plans made without her. Her confusion came slowly, like a slow fog creeping over a familiar road. At first she laughed it off. "Oh, I see how it is. Someone's being petty." Petty? That's what honesty feels like to people who've lived off unspoken favors. But the truth was simple. She wanted freedom without consequence. She wanted me to love her without boundaries, while she decided when to love me back. So I gave her what she asked for: indifference. The silence between us began to stretch. I watched her eyes dart toward her phone more often. A smirk would play across her lips whenever it buzzed. Late-night work calls, new perfume, a shift in tone, light, playful, guilty. I didn't accuse, didn't confront. I just watched. There's something intoxicating about restraint. You start to see more when you stop reacting. One evening, her phone lit up on the counter while she showered. A name, just a first name, and a message that made my pulse still. Same place tomorrow? I didn't open it, didn't need to. I simply stared at the screen until it dimmed again, fading into black. Like us. That night I stared at her as she slept. She looked peaceful, too peaceful for someone who'd just drawn a fault line through our future. And I wondered how long she'd been rehearsing this betrayal. Days? Weeks? Maybe since the moment she said those words, "just dating." I tested the theory, slipped into silence for a few days. She didn't notice it first, then she did. She began reaching out, small gestures, hesitant smiles. "Want to hang out tonight? Hey, are you okay? I feel like you're being distant." I was, deliberately so, because the moment someone treats your devotion like a joke, you stop laughing. I started documenting everything: where she went, when she lied, the pattern of deceit written in her habits. Every truth I uncovered was small, but together they built something massive, a quiet empire of betrayal. Dinner receipts from places she'd never mentioned, a hotel booking on her credit statement, photos, blurred reflections, stolen moments. I wasn't angry, I was calculating. Anger clouds clarity, and clarity is where revenge is born. The truth revealed itself the way all truths do, without fanfare, without mercy. She came over one evening, her voice soft, careful. "We need to talk," she said. I already knew what she was going to say, that she needed space, that I was too intense, that she didn't know what she wanted. But I didn't let her speak first. Instead, I slid a small envelope across the table. Inside, a photo. Her, him, smiling, arms around each other in that same restaurant she once said she hated. Her breath caught, her color drained, her lips trembled, but no sound came out. I looked at her, calm as still water. "Just dating, right?" She opened her mouth, but I interrupted. "No need to explain. You were right all along. We were never married, never bound, just passing time." Her eyes filled, the way guilt fills a drowning man's lungs. I leaned back. I just wanted to see what freedom looks like on you. She broke then. Not loudly, not dramatically, just a quiet shattering, the kind that comes when someone realizes they've lost control. The following weeks were silent. No more calls, no more texts, until the pattern reversed. Now she was the one waiting, asking to meet, begging in messages that reeked of desperation. "Can we talk? I miss how we were. Please, I made a mistake." I never replied, not once, because silence, when used correctly, is the purest form of power. And I had all of it now. She found me eventually, outside the same cafe where I used to bring her coffee. "Why are you doing this?" she asked, voice shaking. I looked at her, really looked, and saw what she'd become. Small, brittle, hollow. "I'm not doing anything," I said. "You ended it. I just started listening." She wanted the old me back, the man who gave endlessly, loved blindly, forgave quietly. But that man was gone. "I thought you loved me," she whispered. "I did," I said, "until you taught me what that meant." She cried. Not loud, not hysterical, just tears sliding down a face that finally understood the cost of taking love for granted. I watched for a moment, then turned away. People talk about heartbreak like it's an explosion, but the truth is quieter. It's the slow, deliberate extinguishing of warmth. I didn't destroy her, I just removed my presence, the one thing she thought she'd never lose. And in that absence, she found her punishment. Now, when I think of her, there's no hate, just clarity. Because love is not about holding on. It's about knowing when to let go. Coldly, cleanly, completely. She wanted to be just dating. So I let her feel what that truly means. And she never stopped paying for it.